Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, the weirdest thing just happened then. I am bringing you a message from the Mother Mary. I thought I shall end today, so my final reading until I kind of go off radar for a bit with a Mother Mary oracle, because I was thinking sometimes I just like an oracle message, okay, just nice, plain and simple. Let's get a card. So I was just setting up the camera with a phone, and there was a noise coming from like my hob. I think it's the top, the hob plate. Could have been the oven. And it sounded like it was going to explode. It was crackling. It was like, and like there's nothing that's on. So I've turned it off like by the mains. And I just thought that's interesting. I'm not sure. It's like it was going to blow up. So I'll leave you with that little story of mine. And now my intention was to hand over to the Mother Mary and get us a final message. Okay. Very bizarre. Our Lady of the Sacred Sun, card number 15. I've just got to adjust the hair. Okay. Am I safe to be left alone, do you think? Do you think my oven's going to blow up? Okay. Our Lady of the Sacred Sun. My beloved Son, my Christ, lives in your hearts, for you are the sons and daughters of love. The Christ is a consciousness of love that belongs to every human soul, and we awaken in those and will awaken in those that are ready to receive it now through my grace. I ask you to realise that you carry this divine flame of love within. For you, my sons and daughters, it is time for a divine awakening of sacred masculine energy within you now. Just as I birthed the Christ child through love, so too will you birth enlightened, divine masculine energy through the love and power of the divine feminine now. This is your time for sacred birth. The divine Christ lives in the hearts of men and women as divine love and passionate service of the divine light, irrespective of religious persuasion. The divine light is in whatever form we believe it to be, whether that be Allah, excuse me, I'm losing my voice, The divine Christ lives in the hearts of men and women as divine love and passionate service of the divine light, irrespective of religious persuasion. The divine light is whatever form we believe it to be, whether that be Allah or God or Krishna or Shiva or the Guru or the universe or anything else for that matter. Provided that it is love that you are serving, then the Christ consciousness or unconditional divine wisdom, love and power that the Holy Mother seeks to awaken with us can live in you. Our Lady of the Sacred Sun speaks to us of a healed masculine consciousness, of the Christ awakening in men and women. This becomes possible through the love and power of the divine feminine awakened. The divine feminine holds a space for love, for acceptance of all beings, for truth and for compassion, so that a new masculinity can emerge in modern humanity. Healed masculine consciousness is what allows us to discern and make choices and to set boundaries. It allows us to say yes or no based on our values, which are not blindly adopted from our family or society, but distilled from our own innermost feelings and heart wisdom. A healed divine masculine gives us the courage to live our own life and the strength that we need to honour our individuality in making choices that feel truthful for us. It enables us to understand that our divine gift of self is meant to be lived as authentically and honestly as possible. A healed divine masculine consciousness is freed from needing approval through popular opinion or being liked by fulfilling the expectations or conditions that others may seek to impose. A healed divine masculine consciousness is empowered to accept and honour the self, accepting one's sexuality, individuality, and peculiar, it doesn't say peculiar, particular self, with all its quirks. Peculiar. Your peculiar quirks. Okay, a healed divine masculine consciousness is empowered to accept and honour the self, accepting one's sexuality, individuality, and particular self with all its quirks. It can do this because it understands that the divine lives in all beings and no one is required to be the same as anyone else in order to be worthy of complete, unconditional, divine love. The divine consciousness of the Christ is willing to live truthfully, even when it ruffles feathers or shakes foundations. It understands that truth will be preserved, even through great transformation or upheaval of change. This consciousness is willing to live truthfully, even when that means letting go of lower vibrational relationship patterns that are based in fear and judgment, control or power. We let go of these patterns in order to open up to new ways of relating, which are based in truth and acceptance, discernment and freedom of choice. When we are entering more deeply into this higher consciousness, change happens. Sometimes this can be challenging, as we are learning to let go of our fears and to trust without condition. Even if we are struggling, we must learn to focus on the light within and stay present. Sometimes that struggle is actually the ego letting go, and we are identifying with it. It can be very compelling and believable, yet whilst that struggle is happening, the soul is gasping and taking in the holy breath of new life, and we are thriving spiritually, more infused with holy love and power than ever before. Our Lady of the Sacred Sun comes to us with several messages. Spiritually, you are maturing, and this may give rise to growing pains, but keep them in context and perspective. Pray to her to help so that your growing pains do not eclipse the magnificence and joy of the process that is actually happening for you at a far greater level. Psychologically and physically, you are asked to place more boundaries in your life. This may require you to say no to people, places or things that drain you, or to protect yourself thoroughly through prayer and the following healing process each and every day for a few moments before venturing into such spaces. If you have been feeling a sense of love or feeling a sense of guidance around you without quite being able to identify who it is on a spiritual level, then this oracle comes as confirmation that it is the living Christ in one form or another who is guiding you now. Open your heart to unconditional love and know that you are protected and supported spiritually in all aspects of your life. Just remember to ask for help daily. You can start this now by doing the following short healing process or even just the prayer of affirmation if you are very short on time, and learning to integrate it into a quick and effective daily routine. You'll reap the benefits of doing so, but it will take all your strength of your inner masculine consciousness to make the decision to commit to that practice for yourself and to adhere to it daily until it becomes a natural and habitual practice. So here it is, the healing process and affirmation. I'm going to repeat the importance of this. You can start this now. What are we starting now? Opening your heart to unconditional love and know that you are protected and supported spiritually in all aspects of your life. You have to just remember to ask for help daily. You have to ask for it, Divine Masculine. You can start this now by doing the following short healing process, or even just the prayer of affirmation if you are very short on time, and learning to integrate it into a quick and effective daily routine. You'll reap the benefits of doing so, but it will take all the strength of your inner masculine consciousness to make the decision to commit to that practice for yourself and to adhere to it daily until it becomes a natural and habitual practice. Healing process and affirmation. Start low power mode. Okay. Healing process and affirmation. Start with this prayer. I call upon Our Lady of the Sacred Son, upon Mother Mary and the Christ, who love me unconditionally, and I ask for your healing, support, guidance and protection now. Thank you, and so be it. You see a beautiful woman in blue robes holding a child. The child is powerful, as is the mother. Together they radiate an unbreakable force of golden light, which repels anything that is not unconditional love. Visualize that you are the child now, being held by the beautiful woman in blue robes. A golden field of energy surrounds you, and you are completely safe. Feel the love and power of this, and in your own time, when ready, complete your healing with the following prayer of affirmation, said aloud if possible 3 times. Well, we have time to do this 3 times now, but when you're left to your own devices, your own commitments, okay, for what practices you will follow, even if you're short on time, just make sure that you say the following prayer of affirmation daily. The powerful love generated by Mother Mary and the Christ lives in me. It radiates from me in complete divine strength, power and protection, now and always. So be it. The powerful love generated by Mother Mary and the Christ lives in me. It radiates from me in complete divine strength, power and protection, now and always. So be it. The powerful love generated by Mother Mary and the Christ lives in me. It radiates from me in complete divine strength, power and protection, now and always. So be it. Let's leave it there. Guys, much love. I'll catch up with you all soon. Take care. Bye for now.